Hi guys, we have some new release products from Spellbinders, and these are part of the Floral Release collection, and I have Floral Reflection collection, and I have some of the items here to share with you guys. So the first one is the Essential Glimmer Solid Heart plate, so that is for your glimmer plate. And then we have the Essential Hearts Etch dies, and yes, I believe it is the third die here. Pop that up. It does fit and coordinate around that glimmer plate. So if you are looking for matching hot foil and dies, that is going to match up. And then I have the Glimmering Just For You Glimmer Hot Foil Plate and Die Set. And with this, you get this beautiful floral sprig. You get the matching die to cut it out. That is a glimmer plate. And then you get two sentiments, which we're going to hot foil, glimmer sentiments, and then two little dies to cut those sentiments out. So I'm going to make a couple cards here. Let me move these out of the way. And I've already kind of gotten some of this stuff ready for you guys, just to save some time. All right, and for the first one, we have just a bunch of the hearts cut out of the Spellbinders Essential cardstock. I love this cardstock. So varying sizes and colors, and I cut out a 5x7 piece of red foil card for my stash, and I used the tufted 3D embossing folder. Now, to use the 3D embossing folder, you need to have the essentials. If you buy the brand new white platinums, they come with the 3D adapter plates. If you have an older platinum, you can just buy the 3D plates. That's the only difference between the old machines and the new machines, is you can just buy the plates to do the 3D, okay? And that is, again, the tufted embossing folder. So I did that. And all we're going to do here is do some assembling, and then we're going to hot foil some sentiments. So for this particular card, and I know you guys are probably thinking, it's November, I need to do my Christmas cards first, but if you're going to be shopping for some Christmas items and you want to throw some of these items in your basket and think about them for February, you can. And again, this is a floral reflection release. It's not a Valentine's release, so you can use this with your Christmas cards. You know, Christmas symbolizes love and family and things like that. And then I'm just going to lay these out. All right, that's exactly what I want. So I'm going to glue these down, starting with the largest one. All right, and then while we wait for this glue to dry a little bit, we're going to do some hot foil of the sentiments, which I already have in my glimmer. It's all warmed up and ready to go. And the sentiments say, just for you and with love. And I spaced them apart so that I could die cut them. And I'm going to use some of the new Variety Christmas Pack foil. I'm going to use some of this red sparkle. Okay, give that 60 seconds to heat up. While that's warming up, I'm going to bring my die cutting machine in. And what I've also done is I've already glimmered the solid heart. And I was thinking of cutting it out, which again, this size die will cut that out perfectly, and then layering it on top of this heart. So we'll cut that out too while we're waiting for our glimmer. Certainly you can leave it the way that it is, but I think cutting it out and layering it will be really nice. So let me get some washi tape. And you want to be careful when you tape this that you tape just the outside. You really don't want to try to get any tape on that foil because it could lift your foil. And I'm going to use my new pink plates on top. Okay, so that's cut and it looks like our glimmer is done. So we will detach that from the heating platform and run that through slowly. Okay, and we want to give that foil just a moment to cool down. Here I just have a simple A2 size card, and you can see how beautifully that layers. Let's die cut out our sentiments. Okay, a little bit of overfoiling, very easy to fix. So I'm going to take a little bit of my washi tape and just tap that over where the overfoiling is. And lift some of that. Now it looks like my die jumped on the U. I might have to take an eraser to that one. But for the sake of saving time, we're going to continue moving on here. So you can see how they die cut out. These are perfect size little banner dies to cut this out. Oh, I know why they jumped. Because I had my dies this way. I should have had my dies perpendicular instead of horizontal. That's a mistake I made. That's why the dies jumped at the end there. I'm going to refoil those. All right. And then it's just a matter of assembly. So I'm not going to glue these down. I'm actually going to refoil them. The machine is heating back up. And I'll show you what I mean by tying them, or turning them, not tying them. So I had them this way on the plate, and so when it went over, it caused a speed bump, and I should have had them like this. So anytime you have problems with a hot foil plate that's not foiling correctly, try that. Turning them slightly. And I had a piece of the foil here. And we're going to use the same cardstock. Let's try to foil those again. Now I think this background's kind of plain, so I'm going to use that same tufted folder, but I'm going to use some of the new white pearlescent cardstock from Spellbinders. If I can find it. Here it is. Nice, thick, heavy cardstock. I'm going to cut that down to 5.5 by 4.25. And I'm going to lightly mist the back side. Now both sides are pearl, so you don't really need to worry about one side or the other. But I'm going to lightly mist that before I run it through the embossing folder. And I'm going to use that same tufted embossing folder. So you're going to bring in your base platform, and then D for 3D. You're going to put your paper inside your 3D embossing folder and sandwich that between the base plate and the 3D plate. And then just run it through. And it looks like our foiling is done, so we can run that through. We should not have any jumping of the dies today. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, and now we can die cut. Now we can assemble. We can take these two that I messed up and move those out of the way. Now this one came out almost perfect. There's a little overfoiling on the V and on the W. Very easy to clean up. And this one on the O, in between the O and the U there. Very simple, easy to clean up. And now you can see how much nicer they foiled since I've turned them around on the Glimmer machine and the die cutting machine when foiling and cutting them out. All right, so now we can assemble both cards. Look at how beautiful that pearl cardstock embosses. This cardstock also foils beautifully as well. If you haven't tried foiling it, it's beautiful to foil. All right, so this one is already done. Simple with love on that nice 5x7 card. I mean, this can be thinking of you, love, Christmas, anything on that one. Okay? And then for this other one, we have our A2 card stock. I think this tufted folder is kind of classic in design. It's romantic. And then we have our die cut heart and we have our Glimmer heart. So I'm going to stack those together. And you could put that there. You can have it hanging out. And I think I like it just at the edge there like that. Okay, so go check out the new release over at Spellbinders. I'll link everything down below for you guys. Again, we used a little bit of their die cutting and their Glimmer hot foiling products today. Lots of fun. Not just for, Valentine's, but think about future cards that you're going to be doing. It's nice to have those supplies on hand now, and you can use them universally. I mean, a heart is universal. That's any time of year. So we use the tufted 3D embossing folder. We use the new Heart Essentials etched dies. We use the new Glimmer Essentials solid heart die. And then we use the sentiments from the brand new Floral Reflections collection, which is the Glimmering Just For You Glimmer Hot Foil. I will be doing more videos actually using the hot foil plate, and I'll do some coloring and cut that out, as well as using those sentiments again. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel to catch those videos. If you have any questions, post them below, and I appreciate if you guys use any of the links down below. They are affiliate links, so I will get credit for that. Thanks for watching, and keep on foiling. Bye guys.